Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you could play a song by Maroon 5 called Love Somebody. And it starts out with a really cool little keyboard intro where you could play 3rd fret on the A string. And we'll talk about where we're going to move this for key in just a moment, because we're going to end up capoing one. But we're going to go 3rd fret on the A string, and then open G, and then open B, which kind of implies kind of the C major chord that we're going to end up on. And if you wanted to, you could kind of repeat that just a lot to kind of follow the C major. To actually eventually the bass notes start going into what becomes our progression, actually kind of implying it, where you could do 3rd fret on the A string for that bass with that open G and open B. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of hybrid picking that, so I'm using my pick and then kind of using my fingers for the G and the B to make that a little bit easier. It would be even easier to just kind of finger style that too. If you wanted to, you could kind of work thumb, index, middle as kind of a combination and kind of do those 3 notes. And then from there, like in the bass line, you can kind of hear where it moves down to 2nd fret on the A string. And then we're going to be going to 1st fret on the low E string for kind of the bass. And then we kind of stay there on that 1st fret on the low E. And later on, that becomes a little bit different progression where we'd be doing the 3rd fret on the A string, and then 2nd fret on the A string, and then 1st fret on the low E string, and then going open A, 3rd fret on the low E string. And the notes we're actually playing is we're going C, B, F, A, G, and that implied progression. And this kind of starts out a little bit more laid back, where it really kind of starts with a C, G, F, F progression, which eventually becomes a C, G, F, A minor, and G progression. But just to walk through all those chords, we'd be starting on a C major chord. And when we play C major, 1st finger is going to go B string on the 1st fret, 2nd finger is going to go to the D string on the 2nd fret, and 3rd finger is going to go to the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the C major chord, the B note that we're playing in our intro progression is actually kind of implying a G chord. And when you play G major, 1st finger is going to go to that 2nd fret on the A string, which is the B note. 2nd finger is going to go low E string on the 3rd fret, and 3rd finger is going to go on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the G, we're going to be going to an F major chord. And the way you play F major, we'll talk about an easy way to play it, but if you know the bar F, you do your 1st finger across the entire 1st fret. 2nd finger is going to go to the G string on the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A string on the 3rd fret, and the pinky on the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. But a lot of times a good substitute for that is something called F major 7. And the way you play F major 7, 1st finger is going to go to the B string on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the G string on the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the D string on the 3rd fret, and if you strum just the D, G, B, and E, that sounds an F major 7 chord, so it sounds really, really happy. And then later on in the progression, actually, we kind of end up adding in an A minor chord. And when you play A minor, 1st finger is going to go to the B string on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the G string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the A minor, we're going to end up going back to the G major. So those are kind of those bass notes that are, those are the chords that those bass notes are implying. So you got C major for the C note, G major for the B note, and then we got F major for our F note. And then right after that, we're going to be going A minor, G, and that's a lot of our song actually. It's just that C, G, F, A minor, G. But there are a lot of ways to fill time in on this song actually. One way actually would just be kind of working that intro, which you could kind of use that through the whole tune too. But a lot of times I like adding something called a strum pattern. One of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the C and just tried that a lot just to get used to it. You'd have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. Now if we're going to try that through the progression, the weird part is at the end we end up kind of halving that last A minor G. And just one way to do that would be doing just a down, down, up on each one. So you take A minor and going down, down, up, G with a down, down, up when we get that part. But just to try it all the way through the progression, that way you'd have C, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, way you could play through it. Now something else that I like to add is something called bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, you could put in a bass note for the chord. So on the C chord, you could play that C note we were doing and then do the down, up, down, up. And what I would do on the G chord, because of the bass line in the song, I would do the A string for your bass on the G chord. And then on the F, if you're doing the low E string or the F bar, you do the low E string for your bass note. And if you're doing the F major 7, you do the D string for your bass note. And when we get to it, the A minor would have an A string for your bass. So just to try it that way, this could be kind of weird. Oh, and on that last G, actually, I would do a low E string for the bass on the last G. So just to go through those one more time, you got C with an A bass, C with an A bass, down, up, down, and then the G/B is actually what this would be called if you're doing a G chord with a B in the bass. So you have G/B's got an A string bass, down, up, down, G/B's got an A bass, down, up, down, and then when you get to the F, you'd have the low E string for your bass, F with low E bass, down, up, down, F major 7's got the B bass, down, up, down. I already talked about all this. So we try to so we tried that progression with our bass notes. The weird part is on that last A minor G, we just have a bass down up on each one. So we try that way, we'd have C with an A bass, down, up, down, G with an A bass, down, up, down, F with the bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, G with a low E bass, down, C with an A bass, down, down, G/B with an A bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, G with a low E bass, down, So that would be another way to kind of play through it. And if you're really quick about it, you can actually get a 16th note strum pattern to work on this. And what I mean by that is right now where the down, down, up is working off of something called an 8th note. Or if you're tapping your foot to the beat, we're dividing it into 2 parts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But what a 16th note is where you divide that beat into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I think would be a lot of fun to try and work with it is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, 16th note pattern. And what I mean by that is if you take the C and do it down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. On the second beat, you'd be doing down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you'd have down, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you'd be doing up on 2, down on 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you'd be going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So all together, you got long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Now the weird part with that is, one, you've got to go really fast to get that to work. And then on the A minor G, where we're halving it, you just do the long down, down, down up on each one. And so you'd have A minor down, 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 G down, 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 up, when we get to that part. So just to try it that way, you'd have C with a down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, G down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A minor down, 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 G down, 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 C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, G down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A minor down, 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 G down, 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 up. So that would be another way you could do it. And if you wanted to throw in your bass notes on that, then you could kind of do that on that first down of the 16th pattern, just like we were doing with the 8th pattern. So you have C with an A bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, G/B with an A bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up the bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, G with an A bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, F the bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, up. So that would be another way you could play through it. Now the weird thing is, Maroon 5, instead of starting on a C chord, though, is actually starting on a D flat major chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on first fret, then now your C chord is really a D flat major, your G major is really an A flat major, and your F is really a G flat major, and when we get to the A minor, it's really a B flat minor. minor. So we tried that all those different ways. We could even start out with that same intro lick where we start out with the C. And then once we kind of get to the progression, you could even kind of keep that idea going like we were talking about, where you got the C, G/B, the G chord, and then eventually what you can do is kind of turn that into that A-G progression. We're going to C, B in the bass, F on the low E, but it's really G flat, and then open A, G on the, or low E on the third for the G note, or at least that's what we're thinking. I know we got the capo on too, so it's not technically those notes. But then if we tried that with our strum patterns, we could do the down, down, up, up, down, up. So we'd have the C with down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, up. And you could do just the F at the beginning if you wanted to kind of wait for the A minor G until the chorus. And that should be kind of a cool thing. F, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down. So on that first verse, I'll think about doing just the F chord, like at the end, rather than making the A minor G change. And that may make it a little bit easier for you too, just to kind of work it that way. On the F in that first verse where you could do it kind of a down and kind of kill it with the right hand, and then right after that we go into our chorus, which is kind of our full-blown progression with the A minor G. So we tried that with the down, down, up, down, up. We'd have C, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, G, down, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, G, down, down, up. Or if we tried that with our bass notes, then we'd have the C with an A bass, down, up, down, G/B with an A bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, A minor, A bass, down, G with a bass, down, C with an A bass, down, down, G/B with an A bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, G with a bass, down, and then if we tried that with our 16th note strum pattern, then we'd have C, down, down, up, down, down, G, down, 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 up, down, 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 F, down, 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 up, down, 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 A minor, down, 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 G, down, 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 C, down, 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 up, down, down, G, down, 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 up, down, down, F, down, 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 up, down, down, A minor, down, 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 G, down, 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 up. And then if we try that with our basses, then we have C with an A bass, down, down, up, down, down, G/B with an A bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, with the bass, down, down, up, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, up, down, down, G/B with an A bass, down, down, up, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, up, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, up. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Love Somebody by Maroon 5. So good luck!